Hello, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X Elsewhere, and I hope you watch to the end as we are going to continue our adventures in Zork Zero. Yes, I have restored to the correct point, which is good. Alrighty. Now, let's see. Now we left off. Alright, at a wide stream. So next part, let's see, let's head west, and oh good lord. As you step onto the bridge, it begins transforming and withdrawing from the opposite bank of the stream. As the transformation ends, the bridge has become the jester. He is on all fours, and you are standing in the center of his back. With clumsy haste and muttered apologies, you dismount. The jester straightens up and laughs. "No hard feelings. I'll be fit as a fiddle once you answer this riddle. One night 4 men sat down to play. They played and played till break of day. They played for money, not for fun, with separate scores for every one. And when time came to square accounts, they all had made quite nice amounts. What were the men playing?" As the jester awaits your answer, you notice that he is holding the framed document. Well, this is a tricky one. One night 4 men sat down to play. Of course, they're playing something. They played and played till break of day, so they played all night. They played for money. Sounds like a gambling game. Not for fun. Maybe not, because even some gambling games are fun. With separate scores for every one. And when time came to square accounts, they all had made quite nice amounts. Well, usually when you're playing gambling, somebody ends up not so nice amount. But there's a different meaning to scores. In fact, answer music. Go to the head of the class. The jester hands you the framed document. With flying colors you pass. The jester gives a cheerful wave of farewell and vanishes, saying, "See you later, alligator." You've dropped what you were holding. What's my inventory? You are empty. Of course, I've been turned into an alligator. Bastard. Time passes with a pop. Your tail is now shortened, and you are no longer a candidate for being turned into a pair of expensive shoes. Get all. You pick up the candle. You pick up the seaman's cap. Ceramic pigeon. Your eyes must be starting to play tricks on you. It's almost seemed like your clay pigeon hopped out of reach at the last second. Perch. Moby Ruby. Diploma. Get pigeon. Okay. Wear hat. Or wear cap. Good. Get that back on. All right. So let's go east. And back on the south shore. And now we'll go south. Edge of desert. Dimwit wanted a sandbox, but thanks to his lack of perspective, he ended up with a desert. The bulk of the desert lies to the south. Paths lead in the other cardinal directions. Oh boy. Yay. Okay, let's go east. Great underground savanna. Dimwit's mania for including every conceivable ecosystem under his roof continues here. This flat grassland ends at woods to the northeast and at a desert to the west. A herd of unicorns is grazing nearby. You can see a large fly here. Well, I'm not going to worry about that fly right now. Northeast. You're surrounded by tall oaks and wide pines. Birds chirp in the distance. Trails wind north and southwest among the trees. A fox is leaning against a nearby tree, looking sly. Okay, well, let's go north. Base of mountain. In a rare moment of restraint, Dimwit scaled back his plans for putting an entire mountain range in the castle, settling for merely a single mountain. A difficult trail leads east up the mountain. Easier paths head northwest and south. Well, I'm going to go east. Great underground mountain. The mountain crests with a tiny plateau. The view is inspiring. It's easy to see why Dimwit climbed this mountain with such frequency. Some quibblers insisted that it's hardly mountain climbing to be carried up in a plush sedan chair, but those quibblers were all tortured to death years ago. Off to the west are the placid waters of Lake Flathead. To the southwest is a vast indoor desert. To the south spreads a verdant forest. The ceiling of the castle is just a few feet above your head. An enormous boulder is balanced precariously at the western edge of the plateau. A trail leads down the mountain to the west. You can see an amulet here. Oh, I'll take that amulet. And now, push the boulder. You give the boulder a shove. It lurches and begins careening down the mountain. Picking up speed, it flattens several trees, hits an outcropping, and shoots into the air towards the lake. It lands in the lake with a tremendous slash, just missing the blue dock. The rock disappeared beneath the water, leaving only a series of widening ripples. As you recuperate from the excitement, you notice a feature that was formerly blocked by the boulder. A small cave leading north into the mountain. Hey! Well then, let's go north. You are in a damp grotto near the peak of the great underground mountain. Slimy moss covers the irregular rock walls. Winding passages lead south and northeast, and a steep, gravelly passage leads downward at an alarming angle. Embedded in the rocky wall is a blinking button in the shape of a key. Push button. The button produces a squishing noise and stops blinking. There you go. Buttons go squish. Squish. Okay. Alright, let's head northeast here. Shrine. You have stumbled upon a long hidden shrine to St. Phoebus of Galapath. An idol of Phoebus is carved from the very rock that forms this cave. The only exit is southwest. Sitting before the idol is a translucent bowl, extremely tall and narrow, like a carafe. It seems that the bowl contains an elixir. Okay, remove cap, drop cap, inventory, drop ruby, drop diploma. I hope I'm doing this right. And drop perch. Alright. Okay, drop amulet. Okay. Alright. Let's go southwest. Grotto. Okay. Let's go down. Whoa! Boom, boom. You lose your footing on the gravel. Drop your pigeon and begin sliding down the dark tunnel. Finally, you hit the hard floor. You hit a hard floor. A shower of gravel lands on top of you. You get the feeling that no ray of light has touched these walls in ages. Few have even ventured down here since the curse was laid upon the castle those many years ago. A decrepit stair leads upward, and there's an opening to the north. The bottom of a steep gravelly passage is visible to the east. To the south is the most massively reinforced door you've ever seen. A rickety ladder could take you down to even lower domains. You can see gravel, candle. Oh, you dropped your possessions. Okay. Get gravel. Get candle. Get the pigeon. Well, we're back there. Okay. Okay. Put gravel in bowl. Gravel sinks to the bottom of the bowl, thus raising the level of the elixir. It is now somewhat more than 1/4 way to the brim. Okay. Southwest. Down. Get gravel. Get candle. Get pigeon. Put gravel in bowl. What? I got the inventory. Put more gravel in bowl. Halfway to the brim. Oh boy. Okay. So we go southwest. Down. Get gravel. Even more gravel. Get candle. Get the pigeon. Put even more gravel in bowl. Can I touch the elixir? Let's touch the elixir. Touch elixir. It would help to spell. Your fingers are just long enough to touch the elixir. The liquid feels warm and cleansing. You experience a wave of ecstasy accompanied by a brief desire to spin a cocoon, collect sap, and eat animal excrement. Ugh. Take all. Wear cap. Wear amulet. Oh, let's try that. Wearing the amulet. I wonder what oh, look at amulet. Let's see what that amulet says on it. Shape of a serpent's head. 2 of its 4 eyes are opened. Okay. Southwest. South. Down. All right. Let's go north. The stable. The stalls here once held thousands of royal mounts. The only exit is south. There's not a horse in sight. However, there is a rooster here strutting back and forth between the stalls. A well-worn unicorn saddle of military style is hanging at the far end of the stable. All right. Take Saddle. Get rooster. Bird flaps angrily, but you manage to pick it up. Yeah. South. South. Get fox. The fox slyly allows himself to be picked up. Okay, now let's see. Southwest. Get fly. You pick up the large fly. Okay. West. Edge of the desert. North. Oh, we're on the South Shore. Green dock. Get on yacht. Get on dock. Get on yacht. Okay. Push yellow button. You're in the center of the once handsome lake. It's from the roof, lit from the roof high overhead. On the distant shore, you can spot docks, and the boat reaches the middle of the lake and heads straight for the dock on the west shore. Okay. Let me look at that fox. There's nothing eye-catching about the fox. Okay. All right. Get off yacht. Okay, get off dock. Oh, well, I can do west. Get off dock. Now we go west. The Royal Zoo! Okay. Alright, go west. The kennels. Alright, get toboggan. Pick up the toboggan. That's good. We got a toboggan now. North. Oh. Up. East. And north. Okay. Okay, drop all. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, get worm. Get fox. Get rooster. Okay, we got them all. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that would have been bad. I hate when that roost. He just turned me into a roost. He turned me into it. Alright. I'm going to save. Chance. Yes. Alright. Just in case he does it again. Or something else happens. Alright. Let's head west. There's the proclamation. Alright. South. Now we go west again. Formal garden. The flamingo. Flamingo. I'm not going to grab the flamingo. Southwest. Okay. Let's see. West. West wing. Oh yeah, that's where the damn clown nose is. West. Dirigible hangar. Oh, that's interesting. Even after becoming accustomed to the oversized scale of the castle, this hangar seems tremendous. The only exit on foot is to the east. A tremendous dirigible is moored here. The gondola is just a few inches off the ground. Okay. Enter dirigible. Gondola. You are in the luxurious gondola of the dirigible. A window wraps completely around the gondola. The controls consist of merely two buttons. The left button is marked Flatheadia, and the right button is marked Fenshire. Well, only one thing I can do. Press right button. The dirigible rises out of the hangar and sails eastward. The dirigible continues to glide along. It is now passing over a thickly tangled wood stretching for miles in every direction. The rooster hungrily eyes the worm. The fox stares at the rooster and smacks its lip. Yeah, you're not eating each other. The dirigible continues to glide along. You are now above the frigid river. Cliffs crowd the river on both sides. To the south, you could just make out the spray of the Aragian Falls. Aragian Falls, maybe? Okay. The dirigible continues to glide along. The dirigible rises even higher as it crosses the Flathead Mountains. Jagged snow-topped peaks slide by below. It's going to be a trip. The dirigible continues to glide along. Below you are the vast square bloits of dismal swampland, the endless marshes of Fenshire. Oh, we're getting closer. The dirigible descends into a hangar and comes to a stop. Okay, well, I guess we've arrived. Exit dirigible. Look around you. Okay, look. All right. You were in a yeah. Exit dirigible. Look around you. Leave dirigible. That's easy. You don't even have the. That's easy for you to say since you don't even have the. Wait. Wait. Okay. Exit. Ah, there we go. A smaller hangar. This hangar, though still large, is smaller than the one in Flatheadia. The only exit is south. Okay, well then let's go south. Deserted castle. The summer palace of the kings of Quendor now lies in ruins, unoccupied and uncared for forgotten for many years. What's left of the castle can be entered to the east, and a hangar lies to the north. Well, let's go east. The entrance hall of the summer castle retains but a shadow of its former elegance. The ceiling has partially collapsed, and myriad weeds grow amongst the debris that covers the floor. A fireplace is choked with the rubble of its collapsed chimney. Above the fireplace is a faded fresco, and next to that, a tiny vase is mounted on the wall. Arched openings lead north, south, and west. The stairway once led upwards, but there's little left of it. The rooster hungrily eyes the worm. The fox stares at the rooster and smacks its lips. Okay, let's go north. The marsh. The swamps of Fenshire have encroached on this once beautiful garden. The garden wall is now just a pile of mossy stone, and the garden terraces are ankle deep with squishy mud. A crumbling archway leads south. To the north is a wide expanse of fetid quicksand. A string of elegant cursing in a foreign tongue assaults you, and you spy the jester garbed in a white apron and wearing a puffy white chef's hat. He is stirring a cookpot which sits upon a roaring cookfire. Impossible! He shrieks, switching to a more familiar language. It is impossible to cook a broth belly stew without the proper ingredients. Impossible, impossible, impossible. Okay. Give fox to Jester. Mon Dieu! I must have all the good ingredients together. The Jester looks delighted. Sacre bleu! At last, all the ingredients for broth belly stew. But the ambience here isn't quite right. He picks up his cookpot and his cook fire and dashes across the quicksand to the north, using a series of stepping stones, which you swear weren't there a minute ago. The flurry of activity seems to have been too much for the archway behind you. It crumbles into a pile of rubble, blocking the exit to the south. The Jester, out of sight amongst the reeds to the north, shouts, "Yoo-hoo! I have found a lovely spot for lunch. Bring over the ingredients." Okay. Fox and worm. All right. Okay, let's head north. Nice lunch spot. Maybe the Jester liked the ambience here, but to you it looks like a slightly drier spot amongst a reedy marsh. The reeds are impassably thick in every direction except to the south, where a series of stepping stones offers a way to cross the malodorous patch of quicksand. The Jester is here, garbed in white and a white apron and wearing a puffy wife chef's hat. You can see a cook fire and a cook pot here. Okay. Okay, get the fox. Alright. Because apparently we cannot carry one animal across this at a time. We must carry only one animal across this at a time. Drop fox. Get rooster. Alright. South. Drop rooster. Get worm. Okay. North. Drop worm. It's the old crossing the river puzzle. North. Maybe the Jester likes the... Okay. The Jester says, "Excellent! The ingredients for broth belly stew and a nice lunch spot to enjoy it." He tosses the animals into the cookpot and begins dishing out 2 generous portions of stew. Before you can eat it, a tremendous weariness comes over you. The last thing you hear is the Jester say, "Waiter, a check, please." You awake from a deep sleep and struggle to your feet. As your head clears, you realize that you're not where you were when you fell asleep. We're back in the smaller hangar. Oh, but there's a block on the ground. Well, let's get that block. It's just a small rock which has been neatly carved in the shape of an elongated hexagon. Get block. Let me see if I can get that block. Okay. Well, I get no points for it, so drop block. This is not that important. Alright, so let's board the gondola and let's head back to the castle. Push left button. And we just wait. 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 Okay. Exit. And let's just head back to east, east, northeast. And let's just head back to our starting point there. Northeast. Alrighty. And I think with that, we've made a nice amount of progress, and we're going to get closer and closer to the end of this. But for now, we will call it an episode. If you've watched the end, I thank you very much and greatly appreciate it. Again, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, inviting you to subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other stuff I have up on the channel. I am working through the game Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. Very fun game, has a nice snarky cat and everything. I love it. You'll play that for the humor. I am also working my way through the Monkey Island franchise. I am on Tales of Monkey Island, currently on the 3rd chapter of the game. I am working my way through Call of Cthulhu, the 2018 release. I do a series of runs through the game of Monstrum. I am working my way through Abduction from the same people who created Myst, and that's been a fun game so far. I am also working my way through the Space Quest series. I'm actually going to be finishing Space Quest 3 very soon. And I'm also working my way through the Doom franchise. I am mainly doing, in one series, the Doom that follows the same protagonist, that being Doom Guy / Doom Slayer. And there's other games that I'm working my way through. I also do a retrospective of the games I have played. I am complete, and I also have some runs through the second Monstrum game up on the channel. And I am also reading some of the stories I've written over the years. So come to the channel, check things out. Again, even subscribe. Again, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. Have a good one, and have fun. Goodbye. Oh, wait. There we go. Have fun.